3 of us from the club volunteered. My friend had wore glasses, which he couldn't do without, and they said I was too skinny. And so we've both finished up in the transport section rather than the fighting section. Edgar and I first really realised what we were in for when we sailed from the south of France to Palestine in this convoy of troop carriers, and some of them were carrying horses. And we remember seeing some of these horses being shot and dumped overboard because they were becoming ill with the rough seas.
One day, we happened to look out and we couldn't understand an enormous amount of shipping was coming round the Isle of Wight and slipping quite quietly into Southampton water, and all sorts of small craft as well. And we thought, what on earth is going on? Why are they all coming back? Nothing is going out anymore. Well, it soon became evident because our squadron leader ordered 2 of us to load up all the clothing available in the clothing store and set off at a great rate down to Southampton docks. All these soldiers came in one by one, and my goodness, what a shocking sight they were. I mean, half of them were naked, covered in oil, smelling disgustingly, and a smell of wet khaki and wet leather, where they threw all their belongings on the floor, and the odd photograph would escape, which looked, quite sad. And not a word was spoken. They were so exhausted and obviously in a state of shock. However, we handed out the clothing, boiling hot day. We toiled for some hours, and then we'd exhausted it all. We just had to go. We didn't understand at all what was happening. Nobody knew until some time later that this was, in fact, the evacuation of Dunkirk. To us, they looked just like shipwrecked.
We were in the garden and we said, oh, it's ours. And then all of a sudden we said, it's not ours, it's German. There was about 50. The sky was absolutely peppered with bullets and bombs. You're mesmerised. You look up and see all these aircraft coming over and you can hear the bombs dropping. But you still don't register that you might be one of them, really, I suppose. But of course the people from the works knew they had to get out. So they were just running and going wherever they could. So when we looked in the shelter, it was already full of different people. This bomb just came straight down. We saw it. It just, like big flash, came straight down in the middle of our house. And we were standing in the garden, and nothing. All that happened was a bit of shrapnel caught on my wrist and my watch fell to the floor. Neither of us were hurt.
I registered at 16. I was not old enough to go in the Army, Navy or Air Force, but I could go in the Junior Corps. So I was registered with National Fire Service as a bugler. I would be shown how to roll up the hoses and get them laid out to fight a fire. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed doing it. Remembrance Day, 1944. I played the last post at Bristol Cathedral. We listened on a Sunday morning. It was recorded on Radio West, I think. And I remember my father was very proud. I always remember that.